Hey, what's up guys? Burnished here with TGN.TV. Today I'm going to be going over my UI because a ton of people have been asking for it. So let's go ahead and open up Firefox and we will get our first our UI. Yeah. Basically what we want to do is we want to go to Tuck UI first, search it in Google, and it's not LUI, it's not any of that, it's Tuck UI. And you get it, and then you go to tuckui.org, it should be the top one on the list. Then you go to downloads, you might have to log in or register first, and then you just click on the one at the very top. I'm currently using 13.13, but there's now 13.13b. That's the only problem I find, is that it's hard to keep up to date with this add-on, so, but still, it's definitely worth it because it's a very nice looking UI. So, oops, hold on a second. There we go. Downloaded. It's only 624 KB, so it's pretty damn small. And then you got to get WinRAR or something like that to open up a zip file, or I believe you can just use the normal Windows one. It should be fine. And then you get TuckUI, and then TuckUI, TuckUI config, RAID, and RAID healing. Now, this is where you want to go to your computer, and then go to where you have installed WoW. For me, it's on my backup drive, and it's in my games folder. You go to World of Warcraft, and then you go to Interface. You go on your add-ons, and then you literally just drag and drop these 4 files, TuckUI, config UI, RAID, and RAID healing. You drag and drop them into your add-ons folder. Obviously, for you, you won't have this because I'm replacing all of mine. And there we go. That's basically how you install this add-on, or UI. I'm going to switch to WoW and just show you how to set it up. Alright, so you log on. You probably won't have all this, and all your bars will be messed up if you're using the normal the normal WoW UI. And it's just a welcoming thing. You can look through the tutorial if you want, but I just click on install, and then just continue pressing continue. You can read them, of course, but I tend not to. And you get another loading screen because it's just reloading your UI, and then it gets fully set up, and it should appear something like this. If you want to move around the things in your UI, you just press move UI. All these things pop up and they're fully movable, so I can change you know, where my party goes, or the party pets, where the raid frames go, yeah, just that sort of stuff. So that's not the best thing about this UI that I found so far, actually, but this is very priest specific, and it's pretty much disc priest specific as well. But as you can see down here, you've got my health bar, which is in white because I'm a priest, and you've got my mana bar and my experience bar. Now, what happens when I power word shield myself is my mana bar turns into red, and that slowly goes down. That is the weakened soul effect and the timer on it, which is amazing because it can just let me know when I can shield that target again. It's a lot easier than looking up at the top right and looking at weakened soul effect or just spamming power word shield. Because in an arena match, if I didn't have this and it was about let's do this again. If I didn't have this, and let's say weakened soul was about 8 seconds, I'd be spamming shield and it'd be completely worthless because in 8 seconds someone can kill you. So I'd be like, oh, 8 seconds left on weakened soul, might as well use presence of mind, renew, penance, you know, the good stuff. Yeah, so this has been how to install Tuck UI, my most favorite UI. Hey guys, really quickly, I'm going to just go over one more add-on that I have that I think is very much worth it to get, and this add-on is called, wait for it, the tension is building, interrupt bar. Yes. For those of you who don't know, interrupt bar is the little thing at the bottom of my screen. You probably have already seen it, and it has all the interrupts in the game, and it's absolutely amazing for healers because as you can, that's what it looks like. Basically what you can do is you can start casting and then you can fake cast people, and this makes it at least 10 times easier. I mean, it is absolutely amazing because I can start casting a heal, move, and then if I see, it'll change that pummel picture, it'll darken it, and then have the cooldown on it, like 9 seconds, 8 seconds. And so that's how I know he's used pummel. So that means I fake cast him, that means I can continue healing. It's much more reliable than just going on sounds. Basically, obviously you just download it, blah blah blah. I'm not going to go over that because I just did it for Tuck UI. Okay, and now I'm going to show you it in game. Alright, so here we are back in game. Now, the only problem with interrupt bar is it's a little bit less user friendly. Basically, you go into chat and you type in IB, and it will come up with the options that you can do. You've got scale, which kind of obvious. Hidden, again obvious. Lock, this is so you can move it around. Test, obviously, I'll show you what that does. That's what it looks like whenever someone uses it and it goes on cooldown. And then you've also got reset, which resets it to normal. The only problem that I see with this add-on is that in order to add stuff like Priest Fears, for example, or any other spell that you want to add to that, you have to go into the LUA files, and it's pretty complicated. If you want to find out how to do it, just go and Google search it, because you'll find a link straight away, and you'll probably find a good guide on how to do it. So yeah, this has been Burnished with TGN.TV, just going over some of my add-ons and my UI.